Short-handed goal, and Brian Chav just gathered up speed at center ice and went in and beat Barnes cleanly, and the Leafs now have taken a 7-4 lead.
Quitlam, Chilliwack Martin's Insurance Lease won the House Division Championship for the second year in a row, beating the Peninsula Eagles from Victoria 7-4. Brian Champ led the way with 4 goals and 1 assist, with single goals coming from Kenny Hoganwarm, Trevor Paymont, and Gordon Gadsden. Danny Johnson strong in goal, stopping 30 shots. In their semi-final game against the Surrey Flyers, the Leafs fell behind by 3 goals, then rallied for a 7-6 win in overtime. Lyle Spencer got the winning goal for them in that game, and Ryan Adam of the Leafs was named the top forward in the House Division, in which 32 teams competed in the week-long event.
That ended the 1994-95 hockey season for 17 BantamC hockey players 6 months ago, as they capped a very successful season for themselves, coaches, and parents, as their team, Martin Insurance Leafs, captured both of these banners that we saw hanging in the rafters of the Chilliwack Coliseum. Through their hard work and the dedication of their coaches, Al Ware, Ken Riediger, Jerry Warwick, and their manager, Glenn Johnson, they'll be able to look at those banners in years to come with pride, as they remember the good times together. This is just the start of the video that we put together. It'll run for about 2 hours, putting together some of the highlights of a very successful season that was enjoyed by all. So as we once again look at those banners up there, we'll hope each of the boys, when they come into the Coliseum, that they will have those fond memories of good times together.
Hi, welcome to Chilliwack Junior Secondary School's Sports Variety Show, Spotlight on Sports. In this exciting half-an-hour program, you will see stories about kids, parents, teachers, and school in interesting sporting stories. But first,
What first prompted you to be in hockey?
I guess when I was younger, my brother and dad always watched hockey on TV, so I just got used to watching it and then started to like it. And then my brother played road hockey all the time, so I just played with him and his friend.
Hockey equipment is very expensive, or can be costly, except at my age, I don't have to worry much about it because my parents pay for it, except for extra equipment or hockey sticks that I want. Okay, positioning myself in hockey is very important. For instance, you have to go stay with the play. If the puck goes up the ice, you have to stay with the forwards and stay on the blue line when the puck's in the other end. And when somebody's coming in on you, you have to look at the look at the body and not the puck. Sometimes during the game, Robbie reminds me to take the man out from the front of the net and move him to the corner. On defense, you have to worry about taking the man and making quick, accurate passes. While I'm on the ice, I'm thinking about where the next play is going to be and what the opposing team is going to. Sometimes I have to make split-second decisions whether to shoot or pass the puck, because if I don't, the other team could get the puck and go in on a breakaway on Robbie.
When did you first take an interest in hockey?
Probably about 8 years ago, around when you start school.
Did you play hockey when you were younger?
Yes.
Have your parents always encouraged you?
Yeah, but the final choice has always been up to me.
Being a goalie is expensive with the pads and all. How do you tackle this problem?
Well, so far, my parents have bought everything, so I haven't had to worry.
Hockey takes up a lot of time with practices and games. Do you miss out of anything because of that?
No, most of the hockey's at nighttime, and all you're doing is watching TV, so, you don't really miss out on anything.
Do you plan to go on if you're good enough?
Yes.
How far are you willing to go?
All the way, if I can.
Being a goalie is difficult with the puck and players always hurling towards you. How do you communicate with the other players on your team, especially to the fence?
You yell at them.
Any other secret tactics?
Well, you can toggle in between whistles. That's about it.
No hand signals or anything?
No.
I've been involved with minor hockey for probably about 7 to 8 years. I've actually coached the team for the last 3 years in a row, and the rest of the years I've been an assistant on the team helping. Hockey's always been an interest for me. I've played it since I was quite young. I've carried it right through my teenagers up into adult hockey, and then once I started having a son that played hockey, I guess I got involved with it and found out they needed help in coaching, so I got involved, and I actually enjoy it quite well. Goals, I think the goals have to be achieved by the players themselves. I'm not sure really what they want to achieve as goals. My goals are hopefully we can do well through the standings, through the Pacific Coast, possibly even win the Pacific Coast League. We're going to enter ourselves in a couple tournaments. As a matter of fact, we're going to one in December the 10th in Hope. We're going to go in hopefully into an international bantamweight tournament in Port Coquitlam, which last year the team that I coached won the tournament, and I'd like to see if we can win it again.
He's out in front. Oh! As he goes for number 50, Adams has got a circle behind the Abbotsford goal. Circles in front. Over to Paymont. Back to Adams. Goes in the corner. And he's got 2 minutes here to try to get number 50 back to the point. It's just kept in by Bates. There's a shot just wide of the Abbotsford. That Gindies has the puck as they're on the power play. And Adams just keeps it in. Over to Paymont. There's a shot. It's just wide. Gindy in front. Oh, Adams just couldn't come up with the puck. Paymont has it. And they still keep their puck in. 2 minutes left in the game. There's a shot in front. And Paymont has it. He circles behind the net with the puck. Tries out Adams. Here's Adams. Shoots. Oh!
I'm just going to record because my battery light's on.
Well, he got number 50. For BantamC and Chilliwack. Third game of 3 games played tonight. And Ryan Brad has it, but Stark has the puck. Anton Stark. Stark. There's a shot in front, and it goes off into the corner where Warwick has it. Here's Stark on a backhand, but it goes wide of Jimmy. It's Stark, and he shoots! Oh, and another save by Jimmy as the Leafs are starting to apply some pressure here. And the puck gets caught up front, but Stark comes out with it as he jams away. There's a shot. Score! Warwick has tied up. This game is 4-4. That's good work by Anton Stark to get that puck free and has squared it through to Warwick in front, and he put it through on the open side. And now we got a 4-4 game. And this game is reminiscent of the other contest between the Wedlers and the Leafs, when the Leafs came back to tie it up at 4. And Brian Champ is out there. And the
goal scored by number 9, Jeff Warwick. Assistant number 3, Anton Stark, and to number 16, Jason Rudiger.
Here's Champ in front. Oh, and it is a little, maybe a toe save by Jimmy. It's in the corner. Michael Wall up to Arabko. Arabko over to Donaldson. Donaldson, he shoots. Oh, and he may have just got a piece of it by McVicker as Donaldson was sent it alone by Arabko. Here's a pass up to Spencer. At center ice to Champ. Champ gets around Boyd. And good back checking by Donaldson as it goes to Boyd behind the Leaf, is kept in by Hands. Here's Hands in front of Champ. Oh, and he tries to deflect it, but it goes wide. Gadsden has the puck in the corner back behind Spencer as he sets up behind the net. But Boyd comes up with the puck. And it just goes off and Hands into the Leaf zone where Kenny Hogenwong skates behind the net. Kenny Hogenwong off the glass to Gadsden. Over to Champ. But the puck didn't get through. Gadsden has the puck. And here comes Champ. Champ working around Larson as he tries to split. There's a shot. I save the rebound. And I save by Jimmy. The rebound is in front. And Jimmy just pounces on it as the Leafs are starting to apply pressure with 6:14 left. And of course, if the game is tied after 3 periods, we go into a 5-man shootout. The first 3 players to score, and that'll be the game. Play has resumed here now. We're down to the last 6 minutes and 10 seconds. Here comes Berger. Berger. Berger looking for someone in pass. Oh, and a good chance by Kaitler as he was left alone in front. Here's Kaitler with the puck again. There's a shot in front. Oh, nice save by Mick Vickers. Mick Vickers come up big along with Jimmy. And Ryan Adams has the puck. Ryan Adams gets away from Kaitler. Adams goes down, and there's a penalty to Kaitler for upending Adams. Here's Jason Riediger on the... There's a shot, and it goes off the arm, and play is called as Kaitler's getting a penalty, a questionable call by the referee. So the Leafs are going on a power play here with 5:38 left, and the score is 4-4. The Leafs were down 4-2 at one point, have come back to tie it in the third period. That last goal by Jeff Warwick, tying up the game.
J.W. Wedler penalty to number 2. Cameron.
Here's Adams with Paymont. There's a shot, and it deflects harmlessly in the corner where Ryan Adams has it. Ryan Adams working along with
Kemmer for hooking at 9:21.
Clute, but here comes Ryan Arabko. You got to watch Arabko. Ryan Arabko splits the defense, and here comes Adams as he's checked by Turksani as Kaitler's off with that penalty. 1:33 left. Here's Ryan Arabko. Oh, nice check by Beatty to knock it off Robko as he tried to get alone. And here comes Trevor Paymont going for the winning goal to Gidney. Here's Gidney, oh, and it's knocked aside by Clute. And here comes Robko again, and he just clears it in over the neutral zone where Noah Lees has the puck. Noah Lees intercepted by Ryan Brett. Here's Ryan Brett, winds up, and it deflects off Ware into the corner with Noah Lees coming up the puck as he circles behind McVicker off the boards as he tries to find Stark at his own blue line. But Turksani gets away from Noah Lees. Here's Turksani in front. And there's 46 left in the penalty to Kaitler. And Larson just shoots it in to relieve the pressure as Senators are on a line change. Brad Van Ash is out there with Brandon Donaldson. Donaldson has the puck, and he just shoots it in the corner as there's 23 seconds left in the power play. 4 minutes even left in the game, and fours are wild at this point as the game is tied at 4. Jason Riediger, a pass to Stark. Anton Stark. And checked off his stick by Donaldson, and Donaldson comes back. Or Bert Clute, rather. No, that's Donaldson. And they just shoot it in off Ware. And they've killed the penalty successfully, and it's Brandon Donaldson. Brandon Donaldson gets away from Stark, gets away from Jeff Warwick. Pass to Kaitler, there's a shot! Knocked to the side by McVicker, and Bates just clears it in the zone, but Brandon Donaldson winds up with a slap shot, but Stark has the puck, tries a pass up to Warwick. Here's Jeff Warwick, and Stark just clears it in as we're down to 3 minutes and 14 seconds. Here comes Robin Harold. Shot behind the net as it caught up in the mesh, but Bates is back there to pick it up. As Anton Stark has it. Here's a 3-on-2 as he tries to find Champ at center ice. Here's Champ, and it's held up by Boyd. Boyd has the puck. Gets away from Gadsden up to Robin Harold. Robin Harold looking for Kaitler. And Corey Berger at the blue line winds up as he's checked and held up by Gadsden, but Berger goes in the corner. There's a pass in front, knocked aside by McVicker and Brian Champ to Gadsden at center ice. And he's held up by Ryan Brett. Ryan Brett comes back at center ice and just tries a pass into Berger, but it deflects to Gadsden. And it deflects out to Bert Clute. Clute, there's pass over to Allen, and he was alone, but he just couldn't get control of it. Here's Jeremy Allen to Ryan Allen, in front, oh! And here comes Gadsden with a 3-on-2 to Champ. Champ gathering up speed at center ice, and he goes off his stick to Ryan Brett, but Champ picks it up. Here's Champ, and a nice check by Clute to knock it off Champ, and here comes Lawrence Hands, and he just flips it off into the corner as the Leafs are on a line change. As Hogan-Wong comes down, but Ryan Adams has the puck. Here's Ryan Adams, a shot, oh, just wide. And Champ tried to pick up the rebound. Back to Hogan-Wong. Hogan-Wong Working with Wall as Wall goes down. Champ winds up, and it just goes wide behind the Senators' net. With Ryan Adams. Ryan Adams down to 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Back to the point. Hands. There's a flip shot in front. Here's Champ. Oh, and Ryan Brett has the puck. Ryan Brett just clears it out to relieve the pressure. And an icing call as we're down to 1 minute and 16 seconds. One more minute and 16 seconds, and we'll be into a shootout. And I don't know if we'll be able to stand that. Easy to do the play-by-play on those. And face-off is the left of Duffy Jimmy there. Robko's out there with Ken Larson, Kirk Sani, Brandon Donaldson, and Graham Boyd. Graham Boyd has the puck. Held in by Gidney. Here comes a Robko. Working in on Bates.
Last minute to play in the third period.
And Paymont tries to keep it in, but Robko goes down, and Paymont tries to pass to Gidney. And the Leafs couldn't clear it out. Here's a Robko. Robko working it alone. Oh, they jam away at it, and McVicker holds it out as Robko was in alone. As the Senators are going for the win here, they don't want to go into overtime. You got the score more as well. 46 seconds left. 4-4. So it just comes out over the Leaf line, and Ken Larson shoots it in. And Kenny Hogenwong has the puck, intercepted by Donaldson. Down to 36 seconds. One more rush for the Leafs, but Brandon Donaldson has it. And Robko has lost his stick, but he kicks it up to Turksani. Turksani working around on Hogenwong. Turksani! And the puck didn't follow him as Hogenwong shoots it up on the left side to Ryan Adams. Ryan Adams down to 18 seconds. One more rush for the Leafs. Ryan Adams checked by a Robko. Down to 10 seconds. Leafs are applying some pressure here, and they just shoot it out. Down to 6 seconds. Down to 3. And we're going to go into a shootout as play expires. And it's tied at 4. And we'll be back for for shootout in a moment. So we'll have to pick up the shooters here. We don't know. They're supposed to have named the shooters before the game started. So talk about excitement, Maxine. This puts a lot of pressure on the goaltenders.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now there will be a 5-man shootout to determine the winner.
I guess this is a good way to end the season. We'll go down here and talk to Sheriff.
Could we have the team captains over here?
Well, is this a good way to end this or not?
No, it's too hard on the goalies. Too much pressure.
Too much pressure. You must be the mother of a goalie or something to say something like that.
You're right. You're right.
Anyway, it's sort of fitting that we end the season this way, I guess.
Well, a tie is a nice way to end.
Well, I can't split the trophies in half.
Well, it'd be nice if you could. But it was a good game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Well played.
Hi, Larry. Are you going to be here too, Doug? We're going into a shootout here, so we're going into a shootout here now. So we'll be with you in a minute. We're just doing a little play-by-play here. So they're flipping the puck there to decide who's going to shoot first. And Pat Weber has explained it to both teams.
J.W. Weber will shoot first, and their first shooter is number 18, Ryan Robko.
So they're sending a Robko, their big shooter here. So I wouldn't want to be a goaltender at this point. And Mrs. McVicker's down there. I don't know if she's going to be able to look or not. Anyway, Robko is the first shooter for the Senators, and probably Champ will be the first shooter for the Leafs. So Weber is just down there explaining the situation to McVicker. And we're all set to go. Robko picks up the puck at center ice over the Leaf blue line. Robko is moving in, he shoots! Scores a Robko, and the first goal is scored by a Robko. And the first shooter for the Leafs is Anton Stark.
Shooting is number 3, Anton Stark.
Here comes Stark, picks up the puck at center ice, over the blue line, taking his time, he goes in, shoots, scores! Stark, as he drew Jimmy down and worked around him and just put it in. It looked like maybe Jimmy was going to do it, but Stark committed himself.
Is number 20, Ryan Brett.
So Ryan Brett is the next shooter here. We're knotted up at 1-1, and we haven't settled anything yet. So Ryan Brett picks up the puck over the Leaf blue line, moving in on Vicker, shoots! Oh, saved by McVicker, as Brett just shot the puck into center, and McVicker has made the first stop.
Next for Martins is number 17, Brian Champ.
So Brian Champ, as the Leafs have got a... Here's Brian Champ, picks up the puck at center ice, over the Senators blue line, moving in on Jimmy, shoots, oh, nice save by Jimmy! As he stuck that pad out there, and we're knotted up at 1.
For J.W. Wendler is number 7, Corey Berger.
So Berger's the next shooter. Here's Berger at the Leaf blue line. Berger going in, shoots, scores, Berger, as he beat McVicker up high. And 3 shooters have shot for the Senators, with 2 of them scoring. And now Ryan Adams, we'll see if he can knot it up.
For Martins is number 11, Ryan Adams.
Here comes Ryan Adams at the Senators blue line. Ryan Adams shoots. Oh, and it's held out by Jimmy.
Next shooter for J.W. Wendler is number 17, Ken Larson.
Here's Ken Larson. Ken Larson working in on McVicker. Shoots, scores, McVicker. And that's 3 goal scorers for the Senators, so that means Paymon.
Shots, number 18, Trevor Paymon.
So Paymon is going to have to score here. The Senators have got this game in a shootout. Here's Trevor Paymon. As he goes down, but he picks up the puck. Trevor Paymon, he's in, he shoots! And the Senators have won it in the shootout, and that's the game. And the Senators have won it in a shootout, so they can't.
Congratulations,
And the game goes to the Senators in a shootout as they scored 3 goals. And we'll be back with the ceremonies in a moment.
Coaches, could you have your players shake hands and line up on their respective blue line? Ladies and gentlemen, first off, we're going to present the MVPs for the game. From Martin's Insurance, number 1, Robert McVicker. And from J.W. Wedler, number 1, Jeff Jimmy. Now we'd like to present some banners for Pacific Coast Amateur Hockey Association, the BantamC division. To First Heritage Savings Credit Union Kings, first place overall in the regular season. Captains, come on up. This team had a regular season record of 15-3-2 with 14 sportsmanship points. For the BantamC playoff winners for Division 2, the captains of Fraser Valley Vending Flyers, please come up and accept your banner. This team was coached by Bill Miller, Rick Schellenberg, and managed by Serge Champagne. Oh, sorry about that. That was the first team. Don Armstrong and Yvonne Benoit. I knew that. Now for the winner of Division 1, Martin's Insurance, Leafs. Playoff winners, Division 1. Would the captains please come forward and accept the banner?
We also have another trophy that goes along with the winner. It's first year that they've had it. It's in the memory of Martin Miller, and his wife, Emily Miller, is here to present it to Martin Insurance Leafs, the winners of the Division 1 playoffs. This is in memory of Martin Miller, who passed away 2 or 3 months ago. Also the father of Bill Miller is his dad. And he is the coach of First Heritage Savings Credit Union Kings. I'd like Bill to come out here as well and present this with his mother, Emily. Thank you. The captains of Martin Insurance Leafs come forth to get the Martin Miller Memorial Trophy, please.
We'd like...
Okay, we're just picking up play here now in the second period as the Leafs had fallen behind 3-0, but now on Ryan Adams' goal here early in the second period has drawn them back to the point to hands. There's a shot in front and it's knocked down by Langley.
Down, Trevor.
And the Leafs, as we were saying, fell behind 3-0. Brian Champ's goal drew them within 1. And Ryan Adams now has made it a 3-2 hockey game as they've outshot the opposition 13-6. Robbie McVicker started in the net for Martins and gave up the 3 goals, and Danny Johnson's has been in there since that point. Here's Ryan Adams at center ice as he's hooked by the Surrey player. Here's Surrey over the Leafs blue line. He's in, and he's poked nicely by Gidney into the corner as they jam away with it. And the puck squirts out as Paymont tries to get it over to Adams, and Adams just flips it into the Surrey zone as they're on a line change. And the play is called. 48 left in the second period as Brian Champ comes up at blue line. Here's a 2-on-1. Here's Champ with a slap shot. The rebound, they jam away at it. And Gadsden just couldn't come up with a puck, and Surrey breaks back. Here's Surrey getting in alone. He's shoot! Oh, and it's over the net. Johnson may got a piece of it. As Surrey was in alone, and Jonathan Beattie tries to play it out the right side, and it just comes out over the Leaf zone, and Surrey just shoots the puck back in. This is the semi-final game here in this 18th annual Port Coquitlam. Here's and Champ just about got free. Here's Gadsden with the puck. And it just gets by his stick, and it comes out over the line. And Hogenwong pokes it, and Champ comes up with it. Champ gets around one defender. Here's Champ. He's hooked and pulled down, and there's going to be a penalty as Champ was upended as he tried to break in. And so the Leaf... As soon as they drop the puck, we'll go.
Yeah.
Okay, the Leafs are on a power play now as Lyle Spencer's out there.
Let's go, Leafs.
With Warwick and Jason Riediger and Kenny Hogan and Lawrence Hands back on defense. The Leafs went through the round 5 straight games. Well, they're in a hockey game here now against the third place finishers, Surrey. Here comes Surrey getting in, but it's a nice poke check by Hogenwong to clear it out.
Get on him, Jeff, come on!
There's 1 minute and 46 seconds left in the power play. It just went off Warwick in front, but Spencer couldn't come up with it. And Hogenwong clears it in as the Leafs clear their zone as it's behind the Surrey net as they take their time just to kill pressure. And there's a shot right on Johnson, handles it easily and moves it over to the side, and there's 1:25 left as Kenny Hogenwong circles behind his own net, tries to pass up to Paymont. Here comes Ryan Adams. Ryan Adams trying to get free along the left side. And he still has the puck, looking for Gidney in front. And Gidney had a chance. There's a shot. And Ciampa's out there now back on the defense as the Leafs got a power play out there. Paymont blocks the puck. Tries to get it to Gidney. Back to Paymont. Back to the point to Champ. Spins around with a slap shot. Shoots right on. Nice save by Surrey goaltender. Adams has the puck. Looking for Champ. Champ back. Winds up the slap shot. Deflected in front. They shoot the jam away at it. And Paymont had a chance to put it home. But the Surrey goaltenders come up big. Paymont wins the draw. Back to Hogenwong, and he just flips it in, but it goes off the Surrey player, and they just clears it up to center ice. And Champs up there gets it over the right side, but it deflects back off Adams into the corner. Hogenwong finding Gidney at center ice. Gidney on a 3-on-3. Here's Gidney, and he's held up by the defense. And Surrey just clears the puck out. There's 18 seconds left in the power play as it's back in the Leaf zone as Danny Johnson plays it to Hogenwong. Hogenwong looking for Adams on the right side, and he just loses control of the puck but skates back into the zone to pick it up. And there's 4 seconds in the power play. Ryan Adams over to Trevor Paymont on the left side. Paymont looking for someone to pass to, back to Adams. And Champ just shoots it back in the corner as the penalty is expired. Back to Bates at the blue line, winds up, there's a shot, and it's shoot, oh, they jam away at it, and Paymont had a glorious chance to tie this game up. And there's been all sorts of pressure by the Leafs. As we were saying earlier, they went through the round-robin portion of the tournament undefeated, getting by Coquitlam Ravens 5-2, Langley Flyers 10-6, Port Coquitlam shadowed 8-2, 12-2 over Poco Camels, and 7-1 over Poco Chargers. Back to, there's a shot right on net, right on by Bates. Warwick, back to Beattie. Beattie winds up, and Beattie just put it off the defenders' pads, and they break out. Surrey at the Leafs blue line. And he's checked nicely by Bates as he rides him into the corner. Bates has the puck. And Surrey still has the puck. They try to pass in front, but it's knocked down by Spencer as he tries to find Warwick breaking to center ice. And it just deflects into the Port Coquitlam, or rather the Surrey netminder. And Hans has the puck as he tries to find Warwick at the Surrey blue line, but Surrey breaks up. There's good defensive work here now by the Leafs. Have prevented any good scoring opportunities for Surrey. Here comes Spencer as the Leafs run a line change as Champ comes out there. And here's Champ at the Surrey blue line. Tries to pass over to Ware breaking, and the puck just comes up. And Ware just shoots it into the corner. It's Surrey 3. And the Leafs 2, and we'll be back in a moment. How you doing there?
Follow that little puck around.
Yeah. Put that puck home. Good play there by Paymont to get that goal, Glenn.
Oh, just excellent, just excellent. Following up after Ryan, the goalie made a beautiful save. And Trevor just followed in and just whacked at the loose puck, and in it went.
The Leafs there, after falling behind 3-0, have rallied pretty good.
They've come back good. Johnson at the other end made a good save, and we come right back down and score. That's the way hockey seems to go.
Anyway, now the Leafs have got some momentum going here as they've tied up this game. Here comes Gidney as they're looking for more. As Adams on the right side. Adams, and he's knocked down, and no call. And Gidney has the puck. And Gidney's ridden against the board and kept in by Beattie. There's a shot. The puck is loose. Paymont. Oh! And he had the open net, and it's back to Bates, back at the blue line. Into Paymont. Paymont looking for someone in front. Back to Beattie. Bindy with a flip shot. They deflect. Oh, and deflected by Gidney just wide, but Adams comes up with the puck to Paymont in front. Oh, and a Gidney shot goes over the net as the Leafs are applying terrific pressure here on Surrey as Bates gets it in. A nice move by Paymont to get away from the Surrey defender. There's a pass in front. They jam away at it. And there's a penalty coming up here, I think, to Surrey for roughing up Gidney. I think there's just one penalty coming up here to Surrey for roughing number 17. So the Leafs are going on a power play now as we're down to 4 minutes and 24 seconds left in the second period, as Paymont's goal has tied up this contest. So Spencer's out there with Jason Riediger and Jeff Warwick. Lawrence Hans and Kenny Hogenwong back on defense. Spencer loses the draw, but it comes out. And Surrey just knocks it in to the neutral zone as he's held up nicely by Hans. His Hans rides him into the boards. And it comes back to the point where Jeff Warwick tries to come up with a pass, but back into Hans as he tries to find Warwick. There's a pass out to center ice with Jason Riediger breaking, and Surrey comes back. Here's Surrey, but Kenny Hogenwong just shoots the puck into the zone as Jason Riediger races in after it and knocks it behind the Surrey netminder. And the puck lays there, but the centerman for Surrey comes back and just tries to clear it out. And it's at center ice area with Hogenwong looking for Warwick, and he just couldn't come up with a pass. And we're down to 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the power play. And he just holds on as Surrey was coming in. So we'll have a break in action. We'll be back in a moment. And Champ has the puck over to Gadsden. Gadsden breaking at center ice with Champ and Ware. Over to Champ. Champ's in and shoots. Scores! Champ on a nice setup by Gadsden as he broke over the blue line and just rifled that puck up high to the left of the Surrey goaltender. And the Leafs have staged a dramatic comeback. They've taken a 4-3 lead.
That score was an omen. They're shooting high on them now, and they seem to be going in a bit more.
Anyway, that
Assistant number 15, Gordon Glassett, and to number 18, Trevor Payman. Time to goal, 12:42.
So Surrey tries to come back as that goal by Champ is taking some of the start. Here's Gidney at center ice as the Leafs are trying to go for their fifth one. It's over to Paymont. Paymont tries to get through, but the puck just goes off his stick and off his skate as Surrey comes back. Surrey at center ice. Breaking in over to the left side. Takes a shot, shoots. Oh, and a nice save by Johnston off his pad behind the net, but Surrey comes up with it as they're trying to tie this game up in front, and it's intercepted by Hogenwong, but it's back to the blue line, and the shot goes 15 feet wide into the corner. We're down to the last 1 minute and 14 seconds. It's back to the point. Here's Surrey coming in with a shot. Oh, it was a screen shot, and I don't think Johnson saw it. And he hops out and grabs the puck and play is called. There was a shot there. I don't know if it deflected off anybody. I don't think Johnson saw it, but he pounced out and play is called down to 1 minute and 4 seconds here in the second period, with the Leafs holding that 4-3 lead on Brian Champ's second goal of the game, as they've outshot Surrey to this point 24-11.
Barnes is into the box.
And looks like Hans has got a penalty. So Surrey's going on a power play here in the last minute of the game, or period rather. But nice work by Spencer to get the puck out. And into the Surrey end. So Hans has got a penalty for roughing, and Spencer but loses the puck as Surrey comes back down to 35 seconds, and there's another penalty coming up to the Leafs. And there's another penalty coming up to the Leafs here. I'm not sure if it's Lyle Spencer or Jason Riediger. So Riediger is going in, so the Leafs are going to be two men short here for the last 32 seconds of the second period. Face off to the right of Johnson as Champ is out there, and Champ just clears it out over the blue line as Joel Gidney is out with Trevor Paymont back on defense. Winds up with a slap shot. Oh, they saved by Johnson off the blocker into the corner. As Gidney's lost his stick as he works with the two Surrey defenders. There's a shot in front. Oh, and it's a couple of feet wide into the corner down to the last 8 seconds. And Champ has the puck, and just shoots it out. So the Leafs are going to come out of this second period with a 4-3 lead after once again falling behind to start the third period. As Surrey is on a two-man advantage as there's two men in the penalty box for the Leaf, Lawrence Hans and Jason Riediger, with the Leafs holding a 4-3 lead. Here's Surrey, and it's back to the point. He works in, fakes a shot. Defenseman moves in, there's a shot, scores! Surrey has tied up this game at 4. As the Leafs were two-man short as the defenseman just moved into the slot and first timed it past Johnston. And we got a new game here as it's 4-4. So that goal came 15 seconds into the third period. As Johnson had no shot on that nice low shot just to the right of him. So Champ is out there with Trevor Paymont. Here's Champ. He just loses control of the puck as Surrey comes back at center ice as he's held up by Joel Gidney as it goes into the corner. And Hogan Wong comes up with the puck and just works past the Surrey player and ices the puck with 45 seconds left. And Ryan Adams has the puck. Ryan Adams winds up with a slap shot. Oh, and it's a couple of feet wide. And there's 22 seconds left in the power play to Surrey as Adams knocks a Surrey player off. But here comes Surrey with a man open on the left side. But checked nicely, but the Surrey player comes up with it. Back to the point. On a screen shot. Oh, and it was just about deflected by the man parked on the left side. It's back to the point. 3 seconds left. And Ware couldn't quite get the puck out as the penalties have expired, but Surrey came back with one goal on the two-man advantage. Surrey has the puck, working out in front, back to the point, winds up with a shot. Oh, they score! Just squirted between Johnson's pads, and Surrey now has taken a 5-4 lead. Here early in the second period as their two goals came in the first 1 minute and 54 seconds of the period.
I've got low light on that. I must have put my fingers on some of them buttons to just...
As we're got 12 minutes and 13 seconds for the Leafs, now falling behind 5-4. As Surrey comes out, intercepted. Here comes Surrey. Winds up with a slap shot and it deflects off Hogan Wong into the corner. And the Leafs looked like they had control of the game entering this third period, but two quick goals. And Johnson just holds it out as the puck deflected off Ware skates to Johnston. No, the Leafs were back behind by 3 goals at one time, so we'll see if they can come back to tie up this game. This is a semifinal game. Back to the point, there's a shot into the corner as Bates goes down, and Trevor Paymont has the puck. Paymont up to Warwick, and he just shoots it over center ice. And it's into the corner where Jason Riediger rides the player off, and Warwick has the puck, but it goes off his skate, and they just clear it back out as Riediger is trapped inside, and Bates just clears the puck in. We're down to 11 minutes and 8 seconds here with Surrey holding a 5-4 the 4 lead. And here comes Surrey on a 2-on-2, and just goes to Jason Riediger, and play is called on the delayed offside. And the Leafs are on a line change as they bring out Brian Champ, Joel Gidney, and Ryan Adams, with Jeff Ware and Jonathan Beattie back on defense. As both sides start their chant here to try to rally the play. Here's Surrey with a shot. Oh, and it is a toe save by Johnson, and Adam just loses the puck. And here comes Champ in front, the shoot. Oh, and Gidney just shot wide, and the Surrey goaltender hops on it as Champ put Gidney in alone. So that penalty late in the second period has proved costly to the Leafs, as Champ gets the draw, back to Ware, there's a shot, scores! As the puck squirted through on Ware's slap shot from the blue line, and we got a tied up game. As Champ just played that puck back to Ware, and he first timed it, and it just squirted between Surrey. So we got a 5-5 tie as that goal came with 10 minutes and 30 seconds left. Well, this is going to come right down to the wire between these two teams. Here's Ryan Adams. Ryan Adams, there's a shot. Score! Adams on a nice wrist shot up high as the Leafs have struck here within about 8 seconds as they took the draw right from the blue line, from the face-off. Adams went over the Surrey blue line and just rifled that puck up high to the right-hand side. And the Leafs, after falling behind in this third period, have got 2 quick goals to come up to tie it, or take the lead rather, at 6-5. Who's excited?
I was hoping you were excited. 6 goals scored by number 11, Ryan Adams, the 6th goal.
So now the Leafs have got that 1-goal advantage to work with here. The winner of this game will go on against Peninsula for the championship contest. And here's Surrey. Surrey's in, shoots, oh, and it's up over the net, and Johnson may have got a piece of that. It is up to Gatson at his own blue line. Over to Spencer, but it's off his skate into the corner. Spencer in after the puck, and Spencer working behind the net, and Spencer loses the puck, and it just comes out along the left side. For a body check by Gadsden, he got away with it as the player looked at the referee looking for the call.
Oh, give me that puck!
For the shot! Oh, and Johnson got a piece of that. And Spencer. Gulfs at the puck. And here comes Surrey. Shot. Oh, up the pass, rebound, another save by Johnson. They jam away at it, and good save by Johnston. Good save by Johnson to keep that in. Gadsden just shoots it out of harm's way. As Johnson made a big save there, and here's Surrey in again. There's a shot, scores! Surrey, as the Leafs had a chance to get that puck out, and we're tied up at 6. With 8:49 left. We still got those zeros up there? I don't know how it did. You want to just stop it? 8 minutes and 40 seconds left. With the game at 6-6 as Surrey is starting to come back.
How about Johnny?
And Jonathan Beattie clears it up to Champ. Champ trying to find Warwick at center ice. Here's Warwick. Warwick! Shoot! Oh, and I don't know if The goaltender got a piece of it as Jason Riediger comes up with the puck and tries to get it in front. Here's Champ intercepting a pass. Oh, and he couldn't quite get through, and Bates just shoots it into the corner. 8 minutes and 3 seconds left here in this exciting semifinal game between Surrey and Martin Insurance Leafs. The Leafs are starting to apply a bit of pressure, but Surrey comes out, and it's just off.
Knock it in again.
And Ware just shoots it off the Surrey defender, but Surrey's up at center ice, and they just shoot it in.
Here they come. Come on, have a look.
And here comes Champ. Champ with Ryan Adams. Here's Champ and Ryan Adams. Adams on the left side. There's a shot. The rebound, the shoot. Oh! And a good... And Champ is down there as he took a body check. And he's in a lot of pain, and we'll be back in a moment. Into the boards there, and he's limped off. But I'm sure he'll be back as Paymon is out there with Ryan Adams and Joel Gidney, Kenny Hogenwong, and Jeff Ware back on defense. And Adams scrambles into the corner after the puck. And here's Surrey with a pass in front. Oh, and just over the net as the left winger got in alone, but good checking by Hogenwong that held the player up. Here Surrey again as they're starting to come back here.
Come on, get it up there.
It's up to Gidney. Gidney at his own blue line. That's center ice. Gidney trying to work in. Here's Gidney. Shoots. They jam away at it as Adams goes down. And play is called. And a good chance for Gidney and Adams. And we're down to the last 6 minutes and 40 seconds here of this game, and it's starting to almost look like sudden death. The Leafs still controlling the number of shots as they've outshot Surrey 27-17. And the Surrey goaltender is getting some equipment, so we'll be back in a moment.
Come on, Joel, hustle now.
That's Gidney has the puck. Tries to find Adams. Adams has it at center ice. Here's Ryan Adams. Working along the sideboards. Adams still has the puck. Adams is ridden off by the Surrey defender. And the puck comes out to Surrey at center ice. And he just loses control of the puck as it goes behind the net.
Have a look, Steve.
And Bates.
Come on, get after it. Come on, Joel, let's go. Oh, you forgot it.
As both teams seem a little nervous here. It's back to the point. Over to an open wing, and Ryan Adams skates for it. Here's Ryan Adams. Ryan Adams gathering up speed at the Surrey blue line. In front! Oh, and Gidney was there but couldn't deflect the puck.
There you go.
And puck is still in the Surrey end. As good work by Gidney. But Surrey just content to shoot it out as both teams are on a line change. As Champ is back out there.
Come on, Jeff, stir it out.
Here's Lyle Spencer. And here's Surrey. But Beattie rides him off. And Ware tries to find Spencer. And Gadsden. And they're offside. And play is called. So we're down to 4 minutes and 58 seconds remaining here with the Leafs and Surrey in a deadlock at 6 apiece. We'll be back in a moment. So play is resumed here. It's back to the point, but it comes out to center ice. As Gadsden comes in on the defense, and they just shoot it out, but Champ has the puck and shoots it to Gadsden. There's a shot! Oh, and it just is off the pads of the goaltender into the corner, and Gadsden has the puck as he finds Spencer out in front. Champ tries to spin around a move, but he couldn't get a shot away as Surrey comes back. Here's Surrey trying to get in, and Johnson, the puck is loose, and Beattie just clears out of harm's way to center ice. And Surrey comes back. There's a shot. The wind up with a shot. Oh, and a good save by Johnson. As the Surrey player almost put it through Johnson's leg, but he hauls it out, and the teams are on a line change. And the score is still 6-6. Face off to the left of Johnston. It's back to the point.
Come on, Ken.
And Kenny Hoganwong tries to get it up to Jason Riediger.
Come on, Jason.
And Surrey starting to apply some pressure here. There's a shot in front. Oh, and a good throw save by Johnson as that puck was labeled. As the Leafs are having trouble getting the puck out.
Come on, Leaf!
And as they can't get the puck out, and they're going to be in trouble here if they don't get it out. And Hoganwong works into the corner, but Surrey still has the puck as they try a centering pass. They jam away at it, and Hoganwong finally gets it out to Jason Riediger. Jason Riediger with Warwick open on the right side. Here's Riediger. Oh, and he's hooked. And there's a penalty coming up to Surrey for dumping Riediger, as Riediger was starting to break in, and he's going to get a penalty for holding. So the Leafs are going to go on a power play with 3 minutes and 10 seconds, and they'll try to win this when we come back in a moment.
You're a real pro.
Oh, I'm nervous, though. I'm nervous.
We haven't had to.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, the Leafs are on a power play as Champ is out there with Gidney. Here's Champ. And it shoots. Oh, and a good save by Porco Quinlan, Surrey goaltender, and they just clear the puck out to center ice. And they're calling that on a two-line pass or a... So we're down to 2 minutes and 54 seconds before we go into overtime. And the Leafs have got 1 minute and 44 seconds on this power play.
Come on, Leaf!
As Ryan Adams is out there, Trevor Paymont, and Joel Gidney on the right side. And Champ and Kenny Hoganwong back on defense. As the Leafs still out shooting by 28-10. So it goes into that corner, and Surrey comes up with it, trying to get it back to the point, and they just shoot it into the other corner. And Brian Champ is back on defense there, tries to peer it up to Gidney, and Gidney comes up with the puck nicely. Gidney trying to find Adams. Adams has the puck. Adams puts on the brakes, looking for someone to pass to, and he rides against the sideboards, and Adams still has the puck. Adams controlling play. Back to Hoganwong. There's a shot. Oh, and it's just knocked down. The puck is in front. Here's Gidney. Shoots. Oh, another save. The puck is loose. And Ryan Adams goes back for the puck. Here's Adams looking for Paymont in front. And good work by Champ. But oh, it goes off Gidney to center ice. And Hoganwong over to Ryan Adams. Ryan Adams held up by the defense, but Ryan Adams still has the puck. Looking for someone in front. Here's Paymont. Back to Champ. Over to Hoganwong as they're trying to set up. And Paymont has the puck, but it deflects into the corners. We're down to 33 seconds in the power play. And Champ has the puck. Plays it up to Gidney. To Paymont, and here goes Ryan Adams racing after the puck, and the goaltender just plays it into the corner. Ryan Adams has the puck. Down to 17 seconds. And Surrey comes up with the puck and just gets it out. Here comes Surrey on a break.
Come on, White!
And they just clear it out. And Paymont comes back because there's only 2 seconds in the power play, and Surrey has killed it successfully as the play goes out of play. And we're down to 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining in regulation time. And we'll be back for that last minute of play. As Bates tries to get the puck out, and it goes over to Spencer, open on the right side. Spencer, and it comes right back in. Ware has the puck. As Ware knocks his own man down, but Spencer can come up with the puck as Spencer goes down. Here's Surrey coming in. There's a shot. Blocked and held by Johnson as he... As Johnson was taking no chances. And we're down to 34 seconds. As Ryan Adams is coming out as Lyle Spencer is going off. So the Leafs are pulling out all stops here. Face off to the right of Johnston. And Bates over to Gadsden. Gadsden, and he couldn't control the puck, but it goes into the corner where it's picked up by Adams. And Gadsden has the puck. Gadsden, he's hooked and pulled down. No call. Down to 14 seconds. It's up to Surrey. But good back checking as both teams are pretty nervous at this point. Down to 3 seconds. And we're going to go into overtime after regulation time, rather. It's 6 apiece, and we'll be out of there now. Okay, we're all set for heart-stopping action here in this overtime period. I don't know if we can stand it, but we'll try to do the best we can as we're into a 10-minute overtime, and Ryan Adams has the puck. Ryan Adams working into the corner. Ryan Adams looking for in front. Oh, and the puck just goes wide as the puck is caught up in the mesh as Ryan Adams tried to end that overtime in the first 11 seconds. But the face-off is coming outside the blue line as it was caught up on the mesh as it was shot there by Ryan Adams. So Trevor Paymont takes the draw.
Come on, push! Come on, Jeff, put a stick on him, man. Come on.
And here comes Surrey now for their chance to try to win this in overtime. Hoganwong. Oh, hands it right to the player. There's a shot. Oh, big save by Johnston.
Let's go.
As Hoganwong had right to him. Here's Ryan Adams coming back at center ice. At the blue line, gets around. Adams is in, he shoots. Oh, it's off that goal post. As Adams hit the goal post. Back to the point. Oh, and it just comes out over center ice.
Go, Leaf, let's go.
And Ware has the puck. And it gets it. It's knocked down by Gidney. But Surrey intercepts the puck.
Come on, Joel.
And Gidney tries to find Adams.
Again, Joel, again.
And both teams are very tentative. And here comes Ryan Adams once again as Ryan Adams hit the goalpost. As Adams is running against the sideboards, and there's no call, and there isn't liable to be as we're into overtime. And the puck goes into the Surrey end as the Leafs are on a line change as Gadsden comes out there with Champ and Spencer. And Surrey just shoots it into the open wing as Steve Bates goes after the puck. And he clears it over the right side, but Surrey comes up with the puck. And Hoganwong, and they shoot it behind the net to the open side, and Bates goes in after it. Bates tries to get up to Spencer. Here's Spencer to Gadsden at center ice. Gadsden over to Champ. Champ winds up with a slap shot on. It's 4 feet wide. Back to the point to Bates. Bates just keeps it in.
Keep it in.
But Surrey comes out at center ice as he gets away from Champ.
Get on him.
And Surrey just shoots it into the corner as Beatty is out there with Steve Bates. He tries to clear it up to Gadsden. Gadsden has the puck at his own blue line. Tries to feed it to Spencer.
Pick it off, man.
And here comes Surrey as he's checked by Gadsden against the boards, and Champ has the puck. Here comes Brian Champ working with Spencer. It's into the corner. And Spencer has the puck looking for someone in front. Oh, this is deflected. Here's Spencer shot. They jam away. Score! Spencer and Champ have won this game in overtime. And I don't know if it's going to go to Champ or Spencer, but they're both good work in there, and they just jammed away at it. And And the Leafs have won it in 2 minutes and 30 seconds of overtime. And it'll send them to the championship game tomorrow as they mob Spencer and Champ, and we'll have to wait for the call. It's too bad someone's got to lose a game like this, but it was a good game by Bostein. And we'll wait for the call on the... So that goal was scored by Lyle Spencer. It's his first goal of the tournament, and it's the biggest one of the tournament, if not of his career. And it was a well-played game. As we say, it's too bad someone has to lose a game like this. And we'll get our color commentator over here for a couple of words in a moment. Right here. Okay.
What do you want?
I'm going to ask you a question.
You're going to ask me a question.
Get over that way so you don't get the ice. Well, we'll get the MVP. Roll it. And the goaltender, much deserved, as the Leafs outshot him 32-22. As he's the MVP. Hopefully that makes him feel a little better. Now we'll see who's the MVP. And Lyle Spencer, who scored the winning goal there 2 minutes and 30 seconds in, gave the Leafs their win. So we'll be back in a moment. See if we can get Lyle to say something. Here he goes. Good game, guys. Here you go, Dan. Go, guys. Go, Lyle. Here we get Brian here. Brian! Okay, we'll get over this way. You go that way. We'll just get a little couple comments here. Well, that was a pretty big goal, Lyle. The first goal of the tournament for you. It was probably your biggest goal of your career, too, to get one in overtime, eh?
Oh, yeah.
How did that happen there? Can you tell me?
Brian put it into the corner, and then I got it, and then I skated out front. I tried to put it out front, and then I blocked it, then I got it again.
Well,
backhanded it. And
well, it was pretty good. I know you're
in.
nervous about that, so we'll let you go to the dressing room. Do you think the guys were going to come back there, Brian, after that?
Scary
after
going into the third period.
Yeah.
Getting those two, but
there was quite
excellent rushing into the corner by Lyle.
Yeah.
Great.
How did that puck get in there? You probably.
I just dumped it in. I don't know if I was shooting on the net or not, but he got the rebound. Picked it up and just jammed it in.
Pretty bit of a rough game out there too. I think you're hurting and Gordon too. Both of you. You took a bad check in behind there.
From behind, yeah, hit from behind.
Well, anyway, you get to come back. You get to come back tomorrow. Come here. Okay, way to go.
Good game.
So what do you think of that game, Mr. Manager?
Oh, that's a heartburner.
Al.
That's a heartburner.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go in there and give those guys their pop.
Is that all you got to do? Is go to give them their pop?
Yeah, they gotta go have their pop.
Okay.
So what do you want me to say here, guys?
What do you think of that one? Are you nervous? Or are you, hey?
Actually, that's probably the nervous I've been in a long time.
And that's the first...
that's the first tough game we've had all tournament.
Yeah.
Those guys were here to win.
Anyway, that's the first goal for Lyle in the tournament, probably his biggest one, too, maybe even of his career.
No, I know. And then probably he was the last guy I thought might get it. I had visions of it happening in the line before, and nothing was created, and all of a sudden Lyle went down, picked up his own rebound, and boom, there it was.
What about you guys fell behind 3-0 there? Did you think you were going to be able to come back? I mean, it was pretty scary there.
We did. I think we got the team that doesn't quit. I know that. We've shown that all year long. A little flat coming out of the dressing room, I think, and I felt sorry for Rob maybe at times, but well, it wasn't his fault. First two weren't his fault.
Now, the Surrey sure put on a good performance there, too. Their goaltender just played exceptional.
He kept them in it most of the game. Most of the game was him. We had times, I think, when we carried most of the play, but that's the game. It's all playoffs.
That brings us back tomorrow.
Yep, we're here tomorrow.
Well done, Al. Okay. The final score in overtime was the Leafs 7 and Surrey 6 in a well-played game by both teams. And here's Kevin with the flags. Okay. Okay. The guy that gets the winning goal in overtime.
The winning goal in overtime got the janitor. What do you think about that, Lyle?
I don't like it very much.
Hey, Mom, take a look and say that in the camera.
What's he say?
Is that
I don't like it very much. This sucks.
Well, that was a big goal anyway. Gets us back here tomorrow.
Me?
Yeah.
We're just about going to lose power here anyway, Jerry, as you're going out the door. Okay, that's okay. Anyway, Glenn, here we are again once at Port Coquitlam 1 year later in the finals again. Big game for the boys last night. They're trailing 3-0 and coming back. What's your comments on that?
Oh, it was just an excellent game. It was really very, very exciting going into overtime and then winning it in overtime. It's quite a thrill.
Anyway, have you had an opportunity to watch the team we're playing, Peninsula Eagles? I know they went in a 5-4. Their game was very close too, so any comment on their...
Yeah, I saw them play a little bit of their semifinal game against one of the POCO teams, and they were actually behind, and then they got tied up. They tied it up, and then they went ahead and won it in the last few minutes of the game, but it should be an interesting game.
Yeah. When you get into the playoff round, I mean, things change completely, though, don't they? It's a new aspect of the whole thing.
You bet. On any given day, any team can win. Yeah. And at this level, you know, it could be anybody's game. Who wants it the most is who's going to get it.
Anyway, it's a good way to end the season. It's been a good season for the boys here. I mean, win, lose, or draws, it's been great for everybody.
Oh, this is super. It's a great tournament, and it's a great way to end their year.
But anyway, this is this banner up here. We got one hung up last year in the Coliseum, so gosh, hopefully we can bring it back tonight.
Hopefully we can put another one up there.
Anyway, we'll see what happens. Thanks, Len. We're going to interrupt these gentlemen here and get some comments. Don't run away. Okay. What did you think of that game last night? We'll start with Mr. Hans here first.
Well, it was exciting.
Exciting?
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, it's got to be, because, you know, you put a microphone in front of people, but I think Richard will have something to say.
What I think of the game last night? It's just about basically when...
You almost dropped the camera there.
Oh, yeah. It was too exciting, eh?
Anyway, you got here.
I run out of hot pills,
anyway,
even before we got to the end of the game.
Well, we'll see what happens here. Let's go over here. We can see if we can get some more comments from some of these parents here. Get Simon, what did you think of that game last night?
Scary.
Scary?
Scary and
nervous.
Get
nervous, you said.
No, I didn't. Yesterday I did.
And Anna, you weren't here though.
I wasn't here. I'm glad I was not there.
Maxine is taking a picture there.
Oh.
Anyway, well...
because I would be very nervous. I'm nervous now already.
Oh, okay, well, you know that's...
But I hope for the best. I know they can do it for today.
Okay. We'll get Mr. Bates over here and see what his comments on the game last night. What do you think of that one? That's...
hard on the heart.
Hard on the heart,
yeah.
and only your second year being involved in hockey.
That's
quite
right.
Initiation.
That's right. I hope today's isn't as hard on the heart.
And you got lost as well trying to get here.
That kind of put us in the jitters before we even got here.
Anyway, we'll hope for a good game by both teams here. Well, we're going to go over. We'll go over here and get some more comments.
You never know.
These fellows always got lots to say. We got Mr. Gidney here. What's your comment on that game there last night?
Last night, oh, that was a fantastic win, wasn't it?
Yeah, was the heart pounding?
The heart was pounding, yeah. My voice was hoarse. It was an interesting game. I'm glad we came out of it with a win.
It's a good way to end the season, win, lose, or draw here tonight anyway.
Absolutely.
Or this morning.
Absolutely. We're going to have another win today.
Okay. And Ken Fraser here, he's a man of few words, but I'm sure he'll say something.
Sure I am. We've got to win today, right?
Yeah.
We'll do it.
You're forgetting about last night's game, though. That was pretty exciting as well.
That was exciting, yes. We'll have another exciting one today.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't know.
Well, Nick, what did you think of that game last night?
Well,
you were here, weren't you?
You bet your life I was here.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, it just...
Just what? It's almost too much for us.
Just about too much for the old man,
yeah,
you know?
Well, I mean, we were all in the same... I mean, I was just talking to some of the other ones. They're still nervous.
You bet your life. Oh, I just about came out of an impossible situation, and they really did well.
Yeah.
Really.
Down 3-0.
Down 3-0 and beat him and win the game. That was something.
Well, win, lose, or draw, they put on a good tournament. It's been a good year, so let's hope for the best.
Very good. Very good.
Okay.
I am really proud that I was involved. Well, I wasn't involved with it, but...
well, it's sure great to have you down here rooting for the boys, and Jeff's played very well this year, and I know you're proud of him like the rest of us.
Oh, of course we are.
Well, we're going to try to catch up with a couple more here.
Okay. Very good.
Anyway, Al, here we are again 1 year later, all set to defend the title there. Pretty exciting game last night, though.
Oh, it was right down to the wire, right to the last minute. I didn't know who was going to win. I mean, I was hoping we were. I thought the better team through part of the game. Definitely in the beginning, they were the better team. But the least expected guy comes along and wins it for us. I really didn't think Lyle would do it, but there's the guy that did it. It's always the way it happens in overtime.
Well, that's great. Anyway, who are you going to start in net today? Have you made a decision? That's sort of a tough decision to make.
Well, right now the decision hasn't been made. I think we'll wait till warm-up time and see how they look, see who's moving, who's not. I knew who I'd like to start. I have to make that decision at ice time.
Anyway, win, lose, or draw, it's been a good season once again. We'll hope for the best here, but if we don't do it, well, it's been a good tournament again. We've done a good job with the team. And
yeah, we've had fun all year. I personally have had a fun year with the kids. It's been good. We've haven't had any really serious problems throughout the whole year. It's been a roller coaster ride up and down, win some, lose some, but
well, hockey.
Like I say, they've come together for the whole thing at the end here, and they're looking good. They're playing very good hockey.
Anyway, so I was saying to Glenn there, we did a little talk with him. We looked up at that banner, and it'd be nice if we can hang that one that we got last year beside, but we don't. Well, that's the way it goes. Do our best.
We're 3 hours away from grabbing it ourselves, so we'll see what happens. Thanks.
Good job. Good Al.
Too. So Man on the street interview.
You weren't here for the game last night, were you?
Yes, I was.
Oh, well, I was so excited I didn't know who was here. And you weren't here to see Lyle's winning goal, but you're here today. Maybe you'll be able to get another one.
Maybe he will.
Yeah, well, he played a terrific game there. Do you think the boys are going to come back there? You know, they were down 3-0.
Yeah, I had the feeling because we had them on the ropes for a while.
Yeah.
The critical part was that two-man advantage that Surrey had. They scored on it, but we were able to storm back again, tie it up, and then take the lead again.
Yeah. Anyway, we that banner up there, we got it about a year ago to the date, so maybe we'll be able to bring it back. If not, it's been a good season anyway. We'll just hope for the best. Who haven't we tracked down here yet, Mom? Well, Trish, here's the lady all the way from Cache Creek. Yeah, you missed an exciting one last night. Our hearts are still pounding.
I know. I asked you to do a play-by-play on the cellular. Don't you remember that?
Oh, I was supposed to do a play-by-play on the cellular. Well, anyway, we've got it on tape. Hi. Good morning. Anyway, we're glad to have you back for this one anyway.
Well,
they played well. They were down 3-0, but they came back.
Good.
All the boys played well. So win, lose, or draw. Hope for a good game.
Yeah.
What about Leslie over here? Hasn't said anything. What did you think of that game last night?
Very exciting. Heart-throbbing.
Yes, heart-throbbing. And we got Mr. Fraser tied up in the corner here.
Pull it tight.
Go ahead, finish your interview. And John's not here for the game. I'm
No,
really disappointed.
he's very disappointed with me.
He's probably disappointed too.
All
but,
my cheering.
Yeah, well, you know, that's you know,
That's a coach's point of view, right?
When I'm doing the play-by-play, I have to shout so loud to overcome Leslie's screams there. Anyway,
That's right.
Maureen is over there, and I know she
You need
doesn't
to
want
get
to say
Ryan's
anything.
grandma.
But Maureen, you must have something to say about it. About what? The game.
Oh, it was a great game, very exciting, the best.
You know, it's amazing when you put a microphone on something, you know, it's just a little round thing.
Yeah.
You know.
It's not sellotape that's got me baffled.
Ah. Anyway, thanks all for your comments. We'll head to the stands and make some more noise. Okay, Mom. Joanne, come here. Everyone is talking. I'm not going to say much. Look at it, you know. I don't know what it's about, this little microphone. The coach's wife doesn't want to say anything.
Oh.
Al has always got lots to say.
Well, I know that.
Anyway, that was a pretty exciting game to say the least last night.
Oh, no kidding. A heart stopper that one was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we hope for a good game today, and we hope we can get that banner there.
You bet.
And Jeff played very well. Got a goal last night. That was great.
Was exciting. Yeah, that was
exciting.
exciting.
Really exciting. Well, we hope we can get 2 or 3 more each today, eh?
Great.
So we don't have to be so tense. Anyway, good.
Thanks.
I did. But don't walk, Mom. Yeah. into the corner. And Spencer has the puck, looking for someone in front. Oh, this is deflected. Here's Spencer shot, the jam away. Score!
Spencer and Champ have won this game in overtime. And I don't know if it's going to go to Champ or Spencer, but they're both good work in there, and they just jammed away at it. And the Leafs have won it in 2 minutes and 30 seconds of overtime, and it'll send them to the championship game tomorrow as they mount Spencer.